Good morning. It is before 6 a.m. in the morning, and we are by the beach here in Pondicherry on day 2 of our Pondicherry trip. Good morning. We are starting day 2 of our Pondicherry trip. I had an early morning watching the sunrise, which was a beautiful view to get. Then we enjoyed coffee in our room. Had a lazy start to the day, so we're starting the day at around 9:30 today. Walking to see if there are some good cafes for breakfast. We'll getting into the parking, and we'll talk more about it as we explore it. So we are here at Auroville. Auroville is a concept town, an experimental town built about 15 kilometers north of Puducherry. It is a town built on concept of sustainability and innovation. It is all about getting close to nature, establishing as your true self, getting a level above your human aspiration or the materialistic aspirations. So it was established in 1968 by the mother, the same mother who established the Sri Aurobindo Ashram in Puducherry. The purpose was to establish a town that can be close to nature. People from 124 different nationalities brought soil to start this. There are people from various nationalities who established themselves and now call themselves as resident of this place. There's a lot of history, lot of stories behind it, and we'll talk more as we explore this. But for now, let's try and get going towards the Matri Mandir. Until the mother was alive, this was obviously under the Aurobindo Ashram Trust and was privately owned, but later governmental intervention along with some Supreme Court judgments led to establishment of a formal governing body. There are 3 levels of governing body, one of which involves all the residents, other 2 involve nominations from the government. So these 3 work in harmony to make sure things run smoothly here. What you see behind me is the center of this entire 20 square kilometer of town, which is called the Matri Mandir, or in terms of the words of mother, the ultimate divine intervention or solution for human aspirations. Auroville is a small town with quaint charm. The cafes here are simply beautiful, to say the least. There's raw charm in them, cute little establishment. So it's a good place to have lunch if you are looking for a meal. The beach is about 15 minutes from the visitor center. There's a narrow road that comes down until the end of the until the There is a narrow road that comes until the beach. This is one of of the beaches where you can actually get into water or play with sand, which is not possible in the Puducherry beaches specifically. And that was also the reason why we chose to come here. Overall, a good place to spend a lazy weekend evening. The plan is from here we'll also go to the Serenity Beach just to get a vibe of what that beach is all about, and then we'll return back to our hotel, and then in the evening again stroll on the promenade or spend time lazing around. But that's the plan for now. After Auroville Beach, we are returning to Puducherry, but we've stopped by at the Serenity Beach just to get the vibes and see what's the difference in this beach. One stark difference is the presence of hundreds of these fishing boats. Presumably these go out into the seas in the morning. But similar to the Auroville Beach, what's lacking out here as well is the lack of cleanliness. There are bottles around here, plastic glasses around here. So that's one thing that's making some of our beaches not as good touristic destinations as some of the international ones. We had vacations in Vietnam, we did vacations in Malaysia, in Langkawi, and those beaches are pristine clean. I don't know why we cannot do that, and obviously it's not only government's fault, it's ours as well as tourists. To Aden's Beach, the third beach for the day. This is actually a blue flag beach, which basically means it is one of the cleanliest beaches across the world. This is a major feat for any beach. We saw one at Radhanagar beach as well when we went to Andaman. The impact of blue flag is evident. It's much more cleaner than both the Auroville beach and the Serenity beach that we went before it. It's much more managed. The parking is well organized as well because of maintaining the requirements of blue flag. There are lifeguards around here. There is police presence as well to make sure people do not litter around. There are enough boards available to inform about that. So that is the implementation, invigilation, examination, monitoring, whatever you call it, is required to make sure some of our tourist spots get to that highest level or the international level of cleanliness standards and attract tourists and attract quality tourists in some ways as well. So this looks a great place to spend the evening. The plan is to witness sunset from here that you can see behind me. The waves are mesmerizing. There is a charm in the sound that the waves make, and that's something that you can sit beside, think through, or just unwind. And that's the beauty of a seashore. That's what we are enjoying here on our Puducherry trip. हाँ बेटा
toward Maramalaya. Head west toward Maramalaya Diggle Street. Head west toward Maramalaya Diggle Street.
पैडल करना पड़ता है।
हाँ बस
डिजाइन अलग होते हैं बट पैडल बस गिरी थी फिर मैंने पकड़ मैंने आपको दे दी थी ना क्या हाँ
एक बार उसके साथ देखना बबल जहाँ रखी